All right, welcome back, F1 Manager Nation. This is your trusted friend, F1 Manager Legend, with another video for you. I apologize. Normally, I do these videos when I get home from work, so there's a lot less traffic. But I am doing this video at noon, so there's going to be a lot of background noise. I don't know if you can hear the guy sawing wood or whatever over there. So I apologize about the noise. Let's just get that out of the way. Let's open up some of these crates. I have a feeling you guys like watching the crates open. Okay, so last night I believe I discussed not rushing into the Series 7 races. If you rush in, even if you're qualified, there's going to be a lot of guys racing those races that are going to be a lot better than you. So you're going to wind up getting matched up with some guys that are further ahead in the game. So their cars and their drivers will be a little bit better than yours. So today, I'm going to focus on trying to get enough money so I can upgrade all of my parts to see if I have a better or a faster option available. So we are at Suzuka, and it looks like it is going to rain. So we want to put hard tires on to make sure we can cover the beginning of the rain. Although if it, yeah, see, soft tires might have been the option. So again, I only give them a little boost off of the line. I think it makes your driver a little bit more aggressive. It puts them in that mindset of having to race. Ooh! Did you guys see that spin? That was pretty cool. That pace car's out. And it looks like they have finally fixed the safety car. You can see all the guys are going to stay behind the safety car now. Okay, we're going to see if the track is going to get wet enough. It looks like it is. So as you can see, I think my rival made a mistake. As you can see, when I pit under the safety car, and you can see the time difference. And I don't know why he's using Alexander Albon and Lance Stroll. Another safety car. Why is there a safety car out? There's still 23 cars in a race. Oh, never mind. Oops, I think I might have just made the same mistake. I think I'm going to keep Kvyat out. No, he's not going to make it on those tires. He has to come in. But everyone in front of me is coming in too. So Kvyat went from what, 3rd all the way down to 17th. That's what pitting on. Wow, look at the charge Kvyat's making. That's what new tires will do for you. So we've got a bunch of drivers that are still out on wet or older tires. First and 7th. That would have been a 1-2 finish if I didn't mess up. But you guys can see what a simple mistake will do. Cost me 6 positions. This is a pretty good track. You know, I got a question for you guys watching my video. Which F1 circuit is your favorite? It doesn't have to be one of the tracks being used currently. It can be of all time. What is your favorite F1 track of all time? Hit me up in the comments. Also, let me know what nation you hail from. Okay, so we are off. Clean start. In that last race, we had 2 accidents. So if you look at the tire next to the name, the little white circle that goes around it, that's an indicator of your tire wear. You just saw him use high power for a little bit. So he is racing, and he's wasting all of that energy because it's hard to pass this time of the race. His other driver is up to 12th. His drivers are about 5 seconds apart. And my drivers are about 4 seconds apart right now, which is good. So as you can see, he's been racing this whole time, and his Gasly cannot pass Mike Grosjean. So somebody wanted to know what I think of Pierre Gasly. That's what I think of Pierre Gasly. He's a good driver. His stats are, you know, pretty adequate. But to me, it just always seems like he had an issue somewhere. So he put Kvyat on hard tires. I had a feeling he was going to do that to try and go one stop. But this is why you don't want to use hard tires at the end of the race, because if somebody has conserved fuel, they're just going to reel you in. So my guys are getting out in 4.5 seconds, which is awesome. And once again, you can see his caveat is just a sitting duck. Nope, you're staying out, buddy. Alright, we got 2 top 10 finishes. Okay, I know it doesn't seem like I was gone for a long time, but I just got contacted on my Facebook page under my racing name, and got into a little conversation trying to help a fellow racer with his setup. So I guess now that I said that, it's out there. If you guys would like a more private setting to have conversations, you can reach out to my Facebook page, and that way our conversations will be, private, just between the two of us, unless you want other people to see it. Well, I guess it will be on my Facebook page, but it won't be out there for the people that aren't subscribers. Okay, so let's get to this race. So as you notice, when I go up into Series 7, I'm racing guys normally with more flags than me. So I think Demi is a racer that lost all his money and is trying to do the same thing I am. But if you come down into Series 6, you do make a pretty good scratch. Your money will go up pretty quickly, especially if you have a higher winning percentage than you do in Series 7. So that's where I would go with that. I'm sorry, that lake just really looks inappropriate. It looks like there should be like one of those black bars they put on TV across it. Okay, so we are at Melbourne. Our drivers are close, so we want to give ourselves as many laps as possible. You see what I mean about them being a little bit more aggressive? See that Kvyat was able to put 5 cars between he and Grosjean. Now you can see Kvyat is blocking. Not blocking, defending, sorry. Blocking is illegal. But when you put your driver on low power, they drive a more conservative line. And you can see how the drivers trying to pass him have to make moves, and it winds up costing them time, like right there. So if you want to know what defending does, that's what defending does. If you don't have a high defense, they just kind of drive right by you at the end of the straights. Okay, so since my drivers are too close, I'm going to put Grosjean on a 3-3-2. And you can see how he's not passing. So that's the reason why I put Grosjean on a 3-3-2, so that when Kvyat came out after his pit stop, he'd be able to build up that gap so I can pit them both on lap 6. If you pit your first car on the 3-3-2 and you keep your second car in the 4-2-2, your drivers are going to have an issue on lap 6. They're going to be too close. I think my drivers are a little bit too close. Nope, they're okay. A little bit of a stacking issue, but that's okay. Holy crap, I thought Grosjean crashed. He totally disappeared there for a few seconds. I'm like, don't tell me he just crashed into that wall. Woo, that was close. So you can definitely see what soft tires at the end of the race can do with high power. I'm sure you've seen in some of my other videos what why would you put hard tires on with only 1 lap? And look, he's racing too with hard tires. Demi Looney, you need to watch my videos. Anybody that has seen my videos knows exactly why you're finishing last. Alright, I'm going to open this race crate, and then I'm going to go to work. Well, I might do one more race, then go to work. Oh, sorry. Thinking about something else. Okay, so I am up to 3.2 million, and I'm just doing the Series 6 races. So that kind of proves my point. If you guys want to get easy money, I guess you can call it, do races in a Series 1 down, or do races from the series that's one less than you are qualified to race in. I don't know if that makes sense. But anyway, if you're up to level 6, Series 6, and you want to make some easy money, you should race Series 5, because you've already completed those races. You have a good strategy, and you'll find that when you race the easier races, you kind of fine-tune your strategy on those tracks as well. Eventually, when you get to Series 7 and you start winning, that's all you're going to do is just the 2 million coin races, and like you never do Monza or any of those other ones. And then eventually you get bored with those same 3 tracks, and then you start, bringing in, doing 1 or 2 of those other races, every now and then. And the funny thing is, when you wind up doing that, you wind up beating the guy below you on on this thing in your league. All right, so you see how everyone has an even number? You see how everyone has an even number over there? 18.1, 17.3. Well, if all of these guys have 20 million, and you raced a Monza race and you have 20 million and 1,000, you're going to be ahead of them, and they're not going to know why. They're going to be like, wait, if we all got 20 million, how come he was ahead? So I guess that's another hint. You can see there's 3 guys with 28 million. There's 2 guys with 32. 2 guys with 38. So that's another way you can sometimes, get. Like, see that Tim Smith, if you had the 1,000, you'd probably be in the promotion zone. And the other guy with 32 million wouldn't understand why. He'd be like, well, if we both have 32 million, how come he's promoted and I'm not? It's because I have $1 more thousand than you. Alright, let's do one more race real fast, and then I'm going to download this video and go to work. See, every now and then you get a good asset out of those standard crates. Gustavo Messina. I think he's from Brazil. Alright, it looks like it's going to be a sloppy race. Okay, Gustavo is racing. Okay, so it's gonna stop raining. Should be getting a message. And the track is gonna start drying out. Okay, so he's pitting. And he's going to be putting on wets. So we are going to boogie. And we are going to come in and put on some sauce, and hopefully we can catch 2 good laps. Oh shoot, I forgot to bring in Grosjean, darn it. Grosjean, you gotta make up that time on those tires, dog. These tires are gonna wear out. Is he gonna pit? Yep. Oh, and he's gonna stack his drivers. Oh, that's the race. That's the ball game, folks. It's all over. Whoa, whoa, Kvyat, stay on the course, dude. Like, literally, that is the only way I can lose this race, dude. Gustavo Messina had the race, and the difference was those 2 laps that my drivers got on the soft tires. That was the difference. So they definitely fixed the rain mechanic. Before, the rain would come out and it would rain for like 3 minutes, and you could like finish the race by the time the track got dry. So you never had to switch off of wet tires. But it seems like they fixed that. Awesome. Great job, Hutch. But yeah, if you saw that last race, you definitely saw a good wet strategy. That's kind of what I made a mistake by leaving Grosjean out. That extra lap, I forgot. But yeah, you definitely got to see a good race strategy in the wet for there. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, put them down in the comments. I do read every single one of them. I don't have enough subscribers. Hint, hint, that I get overloaded with comments. Also, you can hit me up on my Facebook page under F1 Ford Racing. If you have any questions, comments, concerns. But please, if you're watching the videos and you're learning anything or you're enjoying them, I could really use the subscriptions. Not that I'm trying to get any of the YouTube awards or anything like that. It's just, it really feels good when I wake up and I see people newly subscribed from whatever country around the world. It is pretty cool to watch. So yeah, definitely hit me up with the subscription, likes, notifications if you want. But I am enjoying the fact that there's quite a bunch of people that are enjoying my videos, as well as learning how to play this game a little bit better and being more successful at this game as well. When I hear the frustration in my brother's voice when he talks about having problems with the game, and then hearing the relief when I explain, a different way of looking at the issue, and just knowing that I'm doing that for other people, it kind of feels good. So anyway, this is F1 Ford Racing, or I should say F1 Manager Legend, sorry. This is F1 Manager Legend signing out. A hui ho.